Janine, the word I'd use for this horse at the moment is consistency. And that's consistency of quality of work, really, because some of the stuff it does is very, very nice, and sometimes it gets strong in the bridle and runs itself in trouble. From your riding point of view, you've got to stay calm and collected as you go around a course of fences. But obviously knowing you from past, you know, you've got to stay relaxed and cool, not get uptight and start firing the horse in. When you're taking a half halt down the rein, the horse has to be more responsive. If you notice, as you took a half halt down to that spread fence 2, he got heavy in the bridle and tucked his head in its chest. That's why you had the fence down. So you've got to get the confidence to be able to lighten it, keep travelling forwards, but it stays light in the bridle, not that on the takeoff stride it's quickening up. This will all come with mileage. I think the training regime that we've got set up at the minute is the right thing. I think we are making progress, and now we've got to just polish it a little bit more and get a bit more professional with it. But overall, huge improvement in the animal, and you've got a real nice horse for the future to have a real good bit of fun on.
Smash my heart into smithereens. Be a bright red rose, come burst in the concrete. Be a cartoon heart. Light a fire, a fire spark. Light a fire, flame in my heart. We'll run wild. We'll be glowing in the dark.
Joe, I think your confidence is a little low at the moment, considering how I've seen you ride of late. Obviously, you know, you haven't jumped in the ring for a long time. I think you've lost a lot of your sharpness. Some of the jumps are good. The mare's jumping well. I think you know, you just got to keep at it and get back into the regime of going to shows and jumping courses. The few mistakes you're making are they're rusty mistakes. You're just not on the pace and on the rhythm. But keep chipping away, and obviously the more you do, the more it will come back. We just need to monitor now with the coloured horse regarding your confidence. We don't want this coloured horse to be knocking your confidence, so then you start thinking negative when you're riding Enigma. It's something that has to be addressed, and I think we have to put a time scale on it, because if nothing comes of it with the coloured horse, then we're going to have to look to move that on if it starts to affect you as a rider with your other horses. But let's just monitor it for the next couple of months, and we'll see where we go. Artie, it's good to see you back. Obviously, lots to work on now that you're back and at it. From your point of view, more weight in the lower leg. and being a bit more, having a bit more authority in front of the fence, not letting this horse take the mickey out of you. From the horse's point of view, you know, he comes to the fences, he gets a bit spooky, and if you notice in all his flat work that he does, he's very crooked, so we need to get the horse straight. So it's going to and from the fence in a straight line, not that it's ducking and diving and giving you a hard time. I think the horse is a lot of improvement in the horse, but I don't think the horse is a bad horse, but I think you need to work on it and grow in confidence.
Stole a key, took a car downtown where the lost boys meet.
And I think linking the fences together, you need to get a bit more ring craft and feel what's going on underneath you. I think the stirrups could go up another hole, and you need to be able to bend your arm and bend your wrist. If you watch the videos here, you're very stiff through your back and very stiff through your wrists. You need to be able to come soft in the canter, be aware of what stride you're on, and as you land, work the horse around the corner. This horse likes to sprawl itself around the corners, so as you go around the corners you need to keep resurrecting the canter, and to do that you need to ride with hand to leg. Leg to hand. What I tend to see you do quite a lot is you ride with your hand and take your leg off. When you ride with your hand and the horse starts to chuck its head up at you, that's telling me from a training point of view you've not got enough leg on. So your leg should come on automatically, and then you ride from leg to hand. Claire, you know what I'm going to say, you need to get sharper and wiser around the arena. I think riding this horse gives you the opportunity to try new things, to move on from your chestnut mare. Your chestnut mare has done you well, but I now think it's time to move on from her, because your riding is back up to where it used to be regarding confidence. I just think now you need to start getting a bit more professional, getting a bit more polished, so you're happy with what's going on. Not that you're indecisive as you come around corners of what stride you're going to come on. So I think from a confidence point of view we now need to grow, and from a horse point of view we now need to get fresh blood into the system, so you can now take your riding career up to the next level. Obviously we have discussed this in further, and let's see what happens in the next couple of months.